Hello, it's Brandy. I hope you all are doing okay today. Today I'm going to work on a crystal necklace. I wanted to do crystal because I am fascinated with these. Aren't they gorgeous? And with these. I got these from Bargain Beadbox. Everything here comes from Beadbox Bargains. Except for these. Now. Oh, and I'm wearing my bracelet from Rosanna from In Rose's Garden. I love it. So, I have my little fabric holders. They work well for clips at the end of your wire so that stuff doesn't come off. And I did this offline so I would know what direction I wanted to go with this today. And if you notice the clear, I have it in the center. I'm going to do this with some silver beading wire, soft flex. And we're just going to go from there. I don't know how long I'm going to make this. Probably not too long. Because I really want this to be right around the chest bone. Really, yeah. So I'm gonna go here with the yellow, 2 blue on each side, and then just continue on. Push this up some so you can actually see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to do a spacer in between each. Just like this. And then that's what I'm gonna keep basically doing and sitting here talking to you. What do y'all what's your favorite? Do you like to work more with gemstones, with crystal, glass? You know, first I was like, I like, glass. But now I'm fascinated with crystal. I just love the way it shines. And yes, I do like gemstones, don't get me wrong. But I just like the shine of crystals. And how it can actually bring out jewelry when you're walking and it's shiny and people see it and they're like, hey, that's beautiful, where'd you get it? And you can say, I made it, or I got it such and such place. That's the way I look at that. Okay, now I'm going to add some to the other side and go from there. Let me get the tray out the way. I got my little tray here from Temu. And by the way, these spacers are not what I'm using. I just realized what I showed you. These are what I'm using. I just realized what I said. I apologize. You might hear thunder or have a little storm here, which is fine by me because we needed to be cooled off some. And I got 2 spacers on here instead of 1. Let me put my clip on. Just so you can see the clip and the wire. It works out so well. I learned that, by the way, from Heather. I went to my first mental health appointment. All we did was talk about, you know, what was going on with me. Just basic information they needed. Their computer systems was down, so the lady had to do it by hand, so it took even longer. But it got done. And I see the therapist on the 13th of August. I have a hard time talking about my problems to anybody, so I figured where better to start than here and just telling y'all about the fact that I have the problems, and to let you know that you aren't alone, that if you have problems too, it's not just you, it's everybody, that everybody's got something wrong. Whether if it's they worry about something, they stress about it, they're sad about it. I mean, you're just not alone. And if you ever need a friend to talk to, I'm here for you. Let's see where we're at here. Yep, I'm going to go a little longer with this. I want the sparkle. Not just the... I want people to see that sparkle. But, yeah, please know you're got people out there. I know I have a group of ladies out there who I can call upon, and they're there for me. When I need it. Okay, now we're going to add to this side a couple of pieces. And I forgot the other pieces I'm gonna need for this out. Go figure. But that's okay. I think I'm gonna try to make a bracelet also out of this. Now, you don't have to have the same crystals I have, by the way. You can have different ones. You can use the pattern. I know that Beadbox Bargains does not have this anymore, but they have something similar. It's just a little bigger. I have one of those too. Get this last one put on here. And get one of these put on each side. Now let's get out now. Those. That's heavy. Uh-oh, power's flickering. I will not go off, but my lights will if we lose power. So, it could get dark in here. But don't fear. I can be back when the lights are back on. And look at the mess I'm dealing with here. Actually, I did this on purpose. And 4. And 2 of these. No, 1 of these. Nope, 2 of them. If I'm going to do a bracelet. Yep. Now, for those of you just tuning in, I don't use the magical crumper yet. Because that thing is the devil to me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a hard time with it. Just bring out a few of these. I put these in this little thing. Do that with small beads too. And I have little smaller ones too. These. Now, I'm going to take my clamshell and I'm going to stick it on here. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my crimp tube here. I like to do it evenly. I'm not sure if you can see this or not. And I squeeze. And it's okay that we do this if you do it the same way. bring that clamshell up. We squeeze and we make sure that that's together. And I got to always remember to do this pull test. And it's staying, so we're good on that end. Now if you see here, there's going to be enough wire to do the bracelet. So I'm actually going to cut it right here and set it up here. And I'm going to take that clamshell, put that there. Make sure I need to bring it open just a little bit so I know for a fact I can reach down in it. And you want to squeeze. Okay, once you got it in there, make sure you squeeze. Clip the edge off. Close it. Perfect. Now, you can do a whole necklace the same way. I prefer to have them half chain, half beads, crystals, or whatever. Now this is what I'm going to use for chain. I'm going to put this around my neck and measure how far I want it to go with the crystal necklace. And I want it to be about where the breastbone is. So I'm getting that measurement now. And I'm going to cut that to where I need it. Now I'm going to take a piece of wire of some kind, which I have this straight wire here. And each end of this, I'm going to hang on to it because I've got to take and put this into two pieces. Well, in order to tell where those two pieces meet, like this, so I can cut that, I have to put on something that's straight. And I think it's right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that off now. Yep. That looks like it. Cut that. Put the little pieces to the side. And now I have 2 chains. Now I'm going to get another pair of pliers. So I can put my jump rings on. It's best to do these with the pliers. Don't forget to add your necklace part. I was about to forget. And there you go. There's that. Take another one. Same thing. And we get that where we need it. There we go. Now we take 2 more jump rings and attach them. Like this. Always make sure you get directly in the center the best you can. So that okay. And there we go. One piece down. I think it looks beautiful. Let's move that out of the way. Get our other end, or the wire, piece of wire. For now, I'll hang this on my little necklace holder. Which gets dusty. Okay, now, if you remember, in the center, I had a clear yellow, so that's what we're gonna start with.
You think I would be able to get one of these power cords at Battery Plus? For my laptop.
Okay, so we're gonna put the yellow on first. And yeah, this is a clear yellow. And then stuff gets stuck up under this mat. The edges of the mat. We can put those right here. Those right there. And now just get started putting them on. Now remember, we put 2 blue. We'll do the same thing. Over here. Just like that. And just keep going until I get to where I need it to be. Excuse me. Okay. There we go. And we're just going to keep doing this, like I said, till I get to the length I need it to be. I do not have a mandolin. Whatever those things are called. Laugh at myself. So I just judge it by my own wrist, or I get to try to work on getting a you know, when I have other people who ask for bracelets or necklaces, or because I take special orders. Also, I let them tell me what size they need. I'll have them measure their wrist, and I do it that way because it's the best way I can do it. Don't have to keep switching now that I got my pattern going. There we go. Yeah, let's get. Just love the sparkle these give off. Ooh, just ready for this hot summer to go away. I sure am. Ooh, it's been so hot here in the last few days. When you hear it's gonna rain, it's like, yes, please, cool it off. But then by the night's done, you're like, no, please, let's have snow. Because it's so muggy out there, it's unbearable. I don't go outside unless I have to go, I ain't gonna lie to you. Because of how hot it gets. Alright, let's measure this a minute. See where we're at. Okay, one more. Actually, I'm not going to do one more. I'm going to do something else. I'm going to grab a couple of extra jump rings. What did I just drop on my floor? Oh my. My pliers. Get this open. Grab a few more out. I'm not going to use quite that many. I'm just grabbing a few out. So, here we go. Add that like that. But, here I go, a step faster than I was supposed to. Gotta get these on. Okay. Put that in the middle. Squeeze. Pull these up. Oh, look what I'm about to forget to do to trim that wire. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we curve it around a little bit so that it can have its give. You don't want this to be too tight because then it could possibly break your crystals. And by the way, I still got to do the pull test on the other end. We do that center, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Trim. The tube will not turn the other direction. So, I gotta make it turn. There we go. I got it. Close that. Okay, pull test. pull test. Perfect. Now we get the ends of these put on. And we're going to do this one first. And yes, please use your pliers and don't do what I'm doing. Okay. No. Put that on. Make sure there's no gap. This is going to be perfect size. Now we have to open up one of these ends to get the this on, like that. There we go. Uh-oh. Look what I did. Oh God, I put it on the wrong one. That's okay, because I can remove this one. I didn't really need the other one. Can't believe I did that. Actually, I can believe I did that. And here we go. That does not want to lay right. Let's check this and see what the deal with it is. Let's get that off of there. Let's just see if we have enough room with this jump ring. Or do I have to have two? Okay. There we go. All right. Let's clean my area up here a little bit so I can get these laid out for you. Side by side. And there we go. I think they turned out really good, and they're beautiful. Love the focal, the shiny. I love shiny. I want to thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great afternoon. And see you next time. If you like this video, please hit subscribe and the like button. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.